This is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I really appreciate you joining me today, and this news comes from Stourbridge in the West Midlands area, not far from Birmingham. Some of you viewers may remember that I went to the scene of this incident, as I do to every case in the West Midlands. And the fact of the matter is that we actually go to the scenes, we talk to the family, and we really try to build a picture of what really occurred. This can take several years to do, and in some cases I've worked with the family to be able to make sure that their loved one gets the respect and also the right coverage as well, to be fair to everybody involved. So I encourage people to get their news from as many different sources as possible to try to make sure that you're getting the best news that you can. But at the same time, at Scarcity, we do go to great lengths to make sure that we obtain information that is available nowhere else. When I arrived at the scene, it was at a side road just after High Street in Stourbridge. And this is a relatively nice area. Stourbridge isn't known for any violence or any disputes a lot of the time. There has been one or two cases in the pubs, but this is, of course, the same everywhere. Joseph Riches was from Bartley Green in Birmingham, and he was in Stourbridge on the 15th of July 2023. For some reason, the police said in the courtroom, he was with a group of people that were intent on causing trouble in the town at the same time. The rival group Joseph had spotted, and he ran up to them that was on the side of the high street, and he attacked two of them, it was reported from CCTV, with a screwdriver before he tried to get in a car that his friend had pulled up in shortly after. But Joseph was unable to get in the car, and he ran down Coventry Street, and the opposing group chased him. One of them pulled out a concealed machete from his clothing, and three of them caught up with Joseph and pushed him into a hedge. They attacked him viciously with the blade, and this caused a fatal blow to the chest, as the fourth person then joined in. And this week, 4 people have been convicted of his murder. Joseph managed to get to his feet, and he got into the car with his friends after they drove up Coventry Street to meet him. Sadly, his injuries proved fatal, and the car with him inside was dumped 6 miles away in the Rowley Regis area. So something I remember from this case is that they took him to a hospital that was very far away, and it isn't actually really a 24-hour hospital. It's not an A&E. What they should have done in that situation is took him to Russell Hall. The police investigation found the machete. It was dumped on the high street in a doorway. This is how they located 19-year-old Dre Simmonds from the Dudley area. A short time later, 3 others handed themselves into the police. 19-year-old Joshua Edgington, Corey Burkitt, who's now 17, and Leroy Robinson, who was 16. They presented themselves at a police station. All 4 were arrested on suspicion of murder. At Coventry Crown Court this week, they have all been found guilty of Joseph's murder, even though Simmonds was the one that inflicted the fatal blow. All 3 of them were complicit in the attack on Joseph and were found guilty by joint enterprise. Simmonds from Dudley and Edgington from Birmingham, both now 20, were given life sentences and ordered to serve at least 21 years behind bars. Burkitt from Smethwick was given a life sentence and ordered to serve at least 15 years behind bars. Robinson from Dudley was given a life sentence and ordered to serve at least 15.5 years behind bars. Joseph's mother, Sarah, is still trying to come to terms with his death, and she said Joseph was a young man who had the world at his fingertips. He was a kind, funny, caring, loyal and compassionate person. His murder has left a massive hole in our family, and his friends will miss him forever. Detective Inspector Laura Harrison from the Homicide Unit said, "This is another life lost to knife crime, and only those that did it know the real reason, but no doubt it wasn't worth the lengthy sentences that they've been convicted of and are facing." And this is very true. It was also heard in the courtroom that they boasted about the murder at a party shortly after. And this goes to show how little we value life in today's society. Of course, Joseph was no angel. He did something that was wrong. But at the same time, did he really warrant being murdered for this? So I really look forward to hearing what viewers have to say on this story. And please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Rest in peace to Joseph Riches.